All right, well, this is something that we're all pretty familiar with, right? Those back to school jitters. Students, they're heading back to the classroom next week. Some, of course, are nervous about meeting new teachers, making friends, or simply going to a new school.
We've all been through it, right? Well, I spoke with a local expert about how to help Valley children cope with their anxiety.
I'm a little bit nervous.
7-year-old Nova says she's not ready to go back to school.
Scared to go in different grades. New teachers, new grades.
Her dad says he's been talking to Nova for months to help her feel better.
So we're always saying, oh, remember, we're going in the second grade. We're going to have a new teacher. You know, how do you feel about that? Most important thing would be for her to just understand that she can talk with us.
We should be allowing for a safe place at home where children can say, Mom or Dad, I feel anxious.
Dr. Sid Khurana is a medical director at Nevada Mental Health. He says it's important to remember being nervous about school is very common.
It's absolutely normal for children of any grade to be having anxiety about return to school.
The most important thing Dr. Khurana says parents can do is simply listen.
Be there and validate. We cannot validate enough in our society.
Khurana says sharing stories from your own school experiences can also be helpful.
In my opinion, the way to approach is to normalize it and say, when I was a kid, I had that as well. And then they look to the parent figures, or your older brother or sister also had it. So you validate it and then you normalize it.
Once you've helped them feel better, it's important to provide tools for coping. Remind them to breathe, talk to a teacher if they're feeling anxious, and let them know it's important to acknowledge how they're feeling.
Say, oh boy, I'm anxious. Boys, I didn't realize this thing. Just even saying that out loud, it releases the anxiety and decreases the tension.
When all else fails, just remind your child you're there when they need you.
You know I am a phone call away. I'm there for you.
Well, throughout the week, we'll be bringing you back to school stories. And tomorrow, Good Morning Las Vegas anchor Anjali Patel introduces us to an educator who may be new to the job title, but has long been impacting lives of our kids.